My first memory of the City Hall Town Hall at that time. I was 8 years old, and there was an Eisteddfod, and I had to sing a song called Little Stars. And my mum and my auntie had an argument about what sort of a dress I'd wear. And that was, I have got a certificate for that item, and I've been sort of involved then following on with my children, and they were very involved with the Eisteddfods. But the Eisteddfod movement has helped so many people to go on to really good careers in the music industry. There were balls, and I think, there was the Royal Ball where Princess Alexandra came, and Maryborough had not, that was in 1959, and it was the excitement of the town. And it was a very big moment for me too, because I knew Brendan, the families were friendly, and we both were fortunate enough to have a ticket to go. The groups, the organisations drew for tickets, and we were both fortunate enough, so we went together. I don't know, it must have been a very beautiful dress, because we didn't stop going together after that. So I thank Princess Alexandra very much. I had a wonderful man. There was the post office ball followed on that. And all the organisations, there was the Catholic ball, the Deb balls, and the town hall was where, I'm calling it the town hall because that's what we did at the time. And it was where anything of consequence happened. The steps, the going up, or the night of the Royal Ball, you had to have a taxi, and it pulled up at the foot of those steps, and people lining both sides. And I think the gentlemen were chosen to dance with Princess Alexandra. And I believe not only mine, but a few romances started that night. A strong memory for me was that they had a combined choir, which incidentally is still going, the Maryborough Choral Society, which I see this in the paper this morning. They're having the big sing, which from all the lots of choirs from all over the place. But at the time, as we had a Queensland Eisteddfod come to Maryborough, and there was no mixed choir. So Horace Davies, who at that time later became our state member, but he was a teacher at the Maryborough High, and he started the combined choir. So there was the male choir, there was a ladies' choir. They all performed in the hall, and then of course we had the combined choir, and that was formed in 1952 and is still going. We did all kinds of performances with the Gilbert and Sullivans, and then Strauss operettas, and I was very lucky, or something, that I must have sung at the right time, but I was fortunate enough to be able to take solo roles in that performance. And a funny story was that we did Dofledamus, which is the bat, and the maid pretends to be someone. She borrows the mistress's clothes and sort of tries to seduce the master with it's a masked ball. And so I was given the part of the maid, which was a great part. It was a terrific part. But then I discovered I was pregnant. So I thought, oh, no, I can't. So I did a few calculations and thought, no, it'll be right. But I think in the ball scene I sat down at a table for a while and fanned myself. I love music. I love singing. And let's face it, apart from having children, it was the only thing I was good at. I can't do either anymore.